Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown. Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes, and you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it. So good, so fresh. You're the new.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, Ikogosi Spring, and I'm back at it again today with a new video. Guys, as you can see, I am on the road. I'm on my way to Ekiti State. We are touring this southwest together. So today I'm taking you to Ekiti State, and you know Ekiti State is known for its amazing tourism. It's going to be a long journey. We left Ibadan around like 7:30 a.m. I can't really say how far it is going to be to get to Ekiti, but you know, we'll see at Ekiti, okay guys? The journey from Ibadan to Ekiti State took me almost 4 hours 30 minutes. This was one of the most scary road trips for me, considering the fact that everybody keeps warning me against the insecurity in the state, in Nigeria at large. But you know, there was a silver lining. There was a good thing. For the first time, I was actually happy that there were police on the road as we met more than 30 police checkpoints on the road. So for some reason, it just felt a little bit safer. But guys, we are on this trip to Ekiti State, one of the haven for tourism in Nigeria. Ekiti State has some of the most amazing tourist attractions in Nigeria, ranging from the amazing waterfalls to the spring water, the cold and the hot water, to the high mountains, the caves, the hiking, and to the really low valleys. And also its horticulture and landscape, the tropical forest. There's just a lot to be seen in this city. So, for those who doesn't know, Ekiti State is one of the states in the southwestern region of Nigeria. So, for our first trip, for our first destination in Ekiti State, we will be going to the Ikogosi warm spring, where the hot water and the cold water meet. So, continue journeying with me. Guys, so you know how like the insecurity thing is almost like what everybody wants to talk about in Nigeria now. I wouldn't lie, sometimes when we get to some roads that like there's nobody going through them, I get scared. Like this road we are passing is one of like the smoothest road ever I've seen. But you know, there are not a lot of cars and there are small villages. But whenever I see policemen, see, we have met more than 20 policemen today. Okay, let's not say 20, maybe like 10 or 11. But whenever I see them, I'm happy. I'm just happy to see that they're on the road. Even though, God forbid, if anything happen now, I then go first wrong. But at least the fact that I even know that they are there is still something. So we are still on our way. Oh, we have not gotten to Ekiti. I didn't know that Ekiti is this far. We just got to FYLA. Look at that. But we don't know the junction to take, so I want to go and ask around the road to pass.
Roundabout.
Okay.
Immediately when you pass that roundabout, you get to a hill.
Okay. Guys, meet my travel buddy. This is Faith Martins. I'm going to put her description on our channel. After asking for the descriptions of the road from passerbys, we finally got on our way to Ikogosi. But guys, can I tell you something amazing about Ekiti? This state has some of the most beautiful landscape I've ever seen in Nigeria. The high mountains, the low valleys, like even the indigenes of the states, when we kept asking for, you know, descriptions and road, they kept telling us slow down, oh, corner, no. Sorry to my Ekiti people, but the way the people talk is actually quite sweet and funny to me. But guys, we are almost at Ikogosi now. Just look at this landscape. Look at the horticulture. Look at the green leaves. Look at the forest, the tropical forest. It's just really beautiful. But anyways, we are about to see the wonders of Ikogosi Warm Spring, the meeting point of the cold and the warm water. So guys, let's go in. Hi guys.
Hello guys.
Finally guys, we got to our destination.
My God, see how we are glowing.
As you see the sun in Ekiti is so different.
Amazing.
Oh my God, look at it. Guys, this is Faith Martins. She's a Lagos vlogger and she has really amazing content, and we met in Ibadan. I'm so excited. So we are coming on this tour together. So guys, we just got to Ikogosi. Oh, see after that journey. So guys, now we are going to go and see if we have to get a ticket before we enter inside. So let's meet her. Hello.
Ẹ̀rí wọn ní géètì kejì. Àwọn ẹ̀ máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ ibẹ̀ náà lè máa gbé mọ́tò lọ. Ibẹ̀ lè máa pààkì sí ibẹ̀ lè máa lọ.
Guys, you know a real content creator will be conscious of their environment, especially a new environment. So we were supposed to enter into the Ikogosi Warm Spring Resort to see, you know, the almighty and beautiful and fascinating warm and cold water, but we saw this river bank where some kids were washing their clothes, this beautiful woman taking a shower, these little ones just running around inside the cold water, and it brought a lot of memories, especially for me, because I remembered I've washed like once or twice at the bank of the river while I was in secondary school, and I just wanted to do that again. So guys, I just hope you enjoy this. I don't even know what it is, but you know, I just had to dip my leg in, and it was fantastic and relaxing and beautiful. How are you? Wow. Water is so clear. Oh, let me wash my face. So guys, we got our tickets for 500 naira per person. So, beautiful people, we are about to enter into the Ikogosi Warm Springs. A lot of you might not know, but this is an amazing work of God where hot or warm and cold water meets without flowing or mixing together, without cooling each other or warming each other. This is an amazing work of God, and this is why it is one of the most sought after tourist attraction in Nigeria. So now finally we are walking to the spring, guys. Like, this is cool. Look at all the bamboos and faith. Now, beautiful people, let me share with you the story of what the Ikogosi people believes about this amazing work of God. So during the olden days, the time of our ancestors, there was a man called Awokpa, a traditionalist, a healer, a farmer, and a hunter. He was light in complexion, and he was a no-nonsense man, as they said. So during these days, since he had some spiritual power, Awokpa came into this place. He saw a rock, and he always invoked water from the rock. He invokes warm and cold water during those times, and that water had, served as a healing purpose, and that was why he was called a healer. So Awokpa had 2 wives. Awele, the first wife, the mother of Olosun, the first king and ruler of Ikogosi. Awele was known to be a very calm woman, a very gentle, humble, and quiet, beautiful, dark woman. She was said to be tolerant, and all her characteristics were just someone cool, calm, and collected. His second wife, Aina Orosun, had a female daughter. She was light in complexion, and she was neither hot nor cold. She was neither calm nor, arrogant. She was just in the middle. And all these people have a part in the water. Okay, so we'll still get there. I'm just trying to tell you their stories. So now, when it was time for Awokpa Ereje to die, in the olden days, spiritual leaders, powerful leaders, was considered not to die just naturally. They turned to stones, water, and a lot of things. It was said that Awokpa Ereje entered into the rock that invoked water from, and it also turned to water. This is why this warm water came to be. This is the belief of the warm water. Awokpa Ereje turned to a very warm water. Now, when it was time, his first son, Olosun, the first ruler, when he also died, he did the same thing, and he turned into a warm water also. So now, these are 2 people turning into water, and this story is backed up by the fact that the warm water is 2 people, and that is why there is the warm and the warmer. The warm is the son, and the warmer was the father. And for the cold water, it was believed that it was the 2 wives, Awele and Aina, that turned into the water. The very cold water, the colder water, was Awele, the beautiful dark-skinned woman who was really cool, quiet, and calm. And the cold one was Aina, the fair lady, who was just, neither hot nor cold. And here you would see the difference in the water. The colder water has darker sand, and the cold water has a lighter sand, which were supposed to be the complexion of both women. Now let's feel and see the water properly. Guys, so they said this is the one. Oh, it's warm. I wasn't expecting this kind of warm. This is almost hot.
You better pet from it and take it to your school.
Oh my God. If I take this water, it will not get cold. Like
Getting cold, it's just as if you boil your water.
wow.
When you fetch it, you take it away from the source.
Yes. Wow. Ṣé omi yìí ó máa warm lálẹ́ náà báyìí?
Gbogbo kò sí bàtà ẹ̀dẹ́bí tó ti báyìí lórí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ débí lóru, a ṣe rí mi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ débí nígbà ọ̀jẹ́. Ṣẹ̀rẹ́ ìgbẹ́ náà gbogbo a ṣe rí mi. Àárín méjì táwọn ò dúró sí.
Guys, this is where the water is warm. Oh yeah, let's go to where it's cold. It's so nice. I wish like cool water. Guys, remember I told you 4 people turned into this water. 2 people turned into the cold. 2 people turned into the warm water. And this place here is the meeting point. The water, the cold and warm water flow together around this place, and they do not mix at all. So now I'm going to fill the water and see if this is really true. But first, let's fill the cold water. Coming from that side. The difference is so clear. This one is so cold though. Oh my God, you are great. Oh, I've never seen kind of
this feels like maybe an hour with water in the fridge.
I swear. And that other one feels like when your water starts warming up.
Exactly.
Hey, this one is like deep freezer.
Honestly, this is therapy.
I'm telling you, it's so therapeutic. So now let me see the meeting point. This place, like this, my leg is here. This right one, and it's hot here, and this one is cold. Hey, what the hell is this?
The name of Olosu is where we get
What?
Now it's tough.
Even the stones here are hot.
Are you serious?
I feel like swimming in boats.
They are good at none of natural.
Another amazing work of God here are these two trees. Guys, if you try to recollect, you would know that palm trees are always standing on their own. You don't see palm kernel trees like in twos or in threes. But here, a palm kernel tree and this mangrove tree are sharing the same roots. And the neighbors around here, the indigenes around here said, no one planted them, they just saw them like this. They have been here for almost 70 years.
So this tree is sharing color with that warm water, that Manhattan. This one is sharing color with cold water.
So
And
the
they have
one,
been
the
together for
one
70
one,
years.
this
The
tree,
one is the big tree.
right one, yeah.
The palm oil tree.
Yeah.
Warm water. So you can stand in between and snap pictures.
So you said they have been here for 70 years,
Yes, so
and they share the same
they
roots.
share the same roots.
Was it the community that planted it or
No,
something?
they grew up together
Natural.
naturally because they are benefiting from that water.
Water, okay.
Story
The
that
clear
I
one
have
is cold,
narrated to
the
some
other one
people.
is more cold or colder.
I told you that the man that transformed to warm water was a traditional healer. He used to invoke Ayukachi. He used to invoke warm water and cold water for different healing purposes. He married 2 wives. One was fair in complexion. The other one was dark in complexion. The fair one was called Aino Rosu. The dark one was called Awele. This is Awele. Awele was a very gentle, cool, calm, and calculated woman. Our water can be used to treat yedi-yedi. It is a type of healing water for pie. You know yedi-yedi, short bottom, short bottom. Then Aino's water can be used to treat malaria fever. Why it's like that is because of the herbs and roots that is deposited on the way of the water flowing to this part of the stream. You understand? So this is Aino, and this is Awele, and this is their meeting point. It is these two now that make up the cold water down there. So you can touch each of the water, you can drink.
Now guys, like I said earlier, Hawele, the darker part of the water, was actually colder, like way colder according to our temperament, and Aina, the fairer part of the water, was just normal cold. The amazing thing is this water flowing together and they still feel different. God is great. And also, this is where the warm and the warmer water meets. The warmer water, which was the father, and the warm water, which was the son.
And this is their meeting point. You may decide to stand inside the office. I will not be following on the office. What is happening at the top of the rock is just we are going to just keep it. No, the sun is This is what it is. So hard. Keep into the north. So when you stand, you have more control.
So there's no scientific back for this flower. So science.
Today is a very busy day for me.
Okay, ma'am.
I am fine. So,
Be careful.
It's so hot here.
So finally, for the end of our trip, we are walking towards the source of the water, which has been, there has been a barricade put up there just so people do not go beyond it, because you know Nigerians or other tourists that come here, people might be curious and want to contaminate the water, maybe pouring sand to see the difference of the sand and all of that. So we can't really get to see where the source of the water is. There's just this place here, and they put a mark that do not go beyond here, and there's just the picture of the husband, then his two wives here. So this is like the best we can see from here, so we'll just go back.
Guys, we are finally done from here.